Changes in technology and social trends introduce evolving identity and access management challenges which must be addressed by governments and businesses worldwide. Areas which present some of the greatest changes and risks include use of personal devices in the workplace, cloud computing and storage, mobile applications, smart robots and connected devices, authentication advancements, and online social networking which accelerates the proliferation of digital personal records. Despite increased deployment of technology to prevent data loss and malware infections, cybercrime continues to rise. To ensure the privacy and safety of consumers, governments intervene with regulations to set some expectations with businesses and fight identity theft, child exploitation, fraud, money laundering, and terrorism. And while companies continuously adjust their strategies to manage the growing risks and comply with the regulatory requirements, they remain eager to collect as much consumer data as possible. Although technology is an important part of information security, technology alone cannot protect an organization's critical resources if identity and access management controls are weak, unmanaged, or inexistent. For example, lack of adequate employee training can lead to successful social engineering attacks. Incomplete employee termination process can lead to active orphan accounts. And inadequate monitoring can lead to unauthorized access to data and systems. An effective identity and access management strategy consolidates best practices and integrated systems to manage user identities and their access to enterprise resources. To ensure maximum efficiency and effectiveness while protecting systems and data, we must do the following. Relevant policies, processes, and systems must be in place to ensure proper user identification, authentication, access rights, and monitoring. Access provisioning, administration, and enforcement activities must be performed with a balanced combination of technology and qualified people, and education and training must be provided to make sure the entire identity management lifecycle is managed effectively. Often, high cost and challenges associated with system implementations prevent company management from embracing identity and access management automation. However, once the long-term benefits of such initiatives are understood, companies invest in an integrated identity and access management framework to mitigate regulatory, security, operational, financial, and reputational risks. The main drivers for adopting identity and access management practices and systems within organizations are compliance with regulatory requirements around privacy, customer identification, transaction logging, monitoring, auditing, and reporting, identity theft and fraud prevention, secure and efficient operations, and competitive advantage with deployment of advanced systems. In order to solve these evolving challenges, we must first acknowledge that without identity and access management controls, system and data security cannot be ensured. In fact, the security systems which are intended to protect enterprise networks and systems can be compromised and reconfigured to penetrate other systems. Then we have to engage specialized experts who can continually assess their organization's capabilities and opportunities in the identity and access management lifecycle to justify business investments, identify and remediate compliance or control gaps, propose process improvements, and help improve security.